Hey guys, Leash here, hanging out over in Adelaide with my awesome grandpa who's 87 years of age, and we are enjoying some time away, and I wanted to check in and do this live with you guys because we get questions all the time around booking software, and this is something that I think is really important for therapists to realize as they grow when they need booking software, because basically the question is, do I really need it? And the answer is yes, absolutely. If you want to run a busy business, you're going to need booking software at some point. Now, normally booking software, because of the investment that you've got to make, you want to sort of think about booking software by the time you're seeing about between 5 and 15 clients. Now, some people at 5 clients, that's just like tap out, they're done. And some people, as they build the cash flow, then they're sort of looking around that 10, 15 kind of clients per week mark. So booking software is fantastic. And the reason that it's fantastic is that it saves you a bunch of time. Because at the start, when you've got lots and lots and lots of time, it's pretty easy to get everything done. I was talking to someone this week who does all of her text message reminders manually because she can. She's got the time for it. Hey Pandora, great to have you on here. She does all of her stuff manually, which is fantastic, using a spreadsheet for understanding her numbers, and just basically more people are happy to reach out and send a message or whatever. Now, when you are only seeing a handful of clients, that's awesome, fantastic. The problem is that what can happen is that we feel that if we are doing everything manually, that it feels like it's going to be this hard all the time, and we can tend to cap our growth. So it is very important that you have the right booking software. Now, I'm not going to tell you what sort of booking software to use. There is a bunch of really cool ones out there. We've done a few blog posts on it. A bunch of people have as well. And you can ask questions in any massage group, and it's one of the number one questions that gets asked is around what sort of booking software should I use? Now, the reason booking software is important once you get to that kind of 10 clients a week-ish is literally because of what it does for your business and what you're able to do with it. So yes, it handles your bookings, fantastic. The other thing that it does is it helps with marketing. It helps with marketing because you get to do online bookings, and as part of your ecosystem in your marketing, online bookings will make a massive difference. In and of themselves, just by themselves, no, they won't, but if you market them properly, they will. It also works for SMS reminders, so you're getting more clients coming in because they remember. You can send emails through it, etc. It's also great for things like remarketing, so targeting your clients again, and doing things like birthdays and anniversaries, emails and follow-ups and stuff like that. So that's why it's really good for marketing. It's also great for your bookkeeping because it often integrates with things like Xero or MyOb Online. So you can actually do all of your books as clients come straight in. You're doing your books, which is great. It's fantastic. The other thing that it works really well for is those automated things, and being able to have all your client history records. You can scan your health history forms and attach them as a PDF to most of the software out there, and then you can write in your own notes. And there are some that have more extensive note-taking features, which is fantastic, and you can tailor them to what you want. So booking software has a multifaceted approach in your clinic. A couple of things to look out for. Make sure that if you've got booking software, that you can actually download your database. So if you ever want to change softwares down the track at some point, you totally can, and it's really easy. The other thing to look out for, or just be aware of, is that if you are working in somebody else's clinic and you're using their software, their subscription of their software, just be aware that they then have full access to your database, and vice versa. If you have somebody working for you in your clinic, maybe you're renting a room out to them, just be aware that when they move on at some point down the track, or when you move on some point down the track, that you may need to separate out the databases, and that could be a little bit tricky. So that's a couple of things to be thinking about. When's the right time to get software? What am I looking for? What are some of the benefits? What's some of the features? There are a bunch out there. The kind of standard ones are you're looking at Power Diary, you're looking at Clinico and MindBody. They're your sort of three main ones. At the bottom, at the cheaper end, you've got Get Timely, which is a really fantastic option for software. A bunch of our clients use it and love it. I've never heard a bad word about it. It seems like it works really, really well. Support's really good, that sort of stuff. And then you've got some things like Health eKit, Schedule, and a bunch of sort of cheap to free, cheaper or free ones. That are great as well. So basically they're the options that you've got. One of the things that I want to share with you guys before I head off is this absolutely sensational view. I don't know if it's going to come up on here, but check that, right? How beautiful is the city and the sunset? I love that. I love being able to see different parts of the world. So there you go, guys. That's booking software that I just wanted to share with you today. Have an absolutely epic night, and I will look forward to catching you guys on the next webinar.